Good morning, Gaming Bronc here with another edition of XCOM Enemy Within, and I believe I owe you guys some explanations. So I'm going to start this episode with some explanations before we get into our mission on what certain things are and what they do and why I'm doing them that way. I guess I just didn't even think about it. Was just playing the game, and I didn't really explain any of what I was doing. So I'm going to give you a couple of rundowns on some of those right now. The first thing I'm going to explain is the rooms. There are one, two, three, four, five, six rooms that we'll engage in, and that we've already engaged in all six of them. The first room, the base room, is mission control. That's where the geoscape is. This tells us our series of upcoming events. We have two events that are going to happen in the next day. And then at the bottom, you can also see the clock ticker. So it's currently 1:17 and ticking. The game operates in kind of a real time turn-based atmosphere. So you have a mix of both, which I really like. We could change the look of the geoscape from the global population map, where you can see the lighter colored specks are obviously the heavier populated ones. Our base is located in the darkness, which is one of the things I really like about Africa. Um, but you can also change it to the more tactical geoscape, where you can see the color coded threat levels. And speaking of threat levels, that'll take us to our next room. So we're back out of this room. The next room we're going to go to is the situation room. In the situation room, we can do a lot of different things. We have launched a satellite already from here in, I believe, is Argentina. Um, so you've already seen launching a satellite. Obviously, I need more uplinks before I can launch another satellite, which is going to be in another room. We'll talk about here in just a moment. But we did launch a single satellite in Argentina, so we're getting the perks for that, and then currently we get one scientist per month from Argentina for that as well. Nigeria gets us one engineer a month. Another reason I love Africa, because I'm always out of engineers, as you've already seen.
Negative. That equipment should be passed on directly to the research team.
Central will interrupt you while you're in the situation room, so you gotta put up with the constant messages from them. Obviously, threat level is located in the bars. There's 5 levels of threat underneath the names of the countries that are part of the XCOM project: United States, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Egypt, South Africa, and Nigeria. The UK, Russia, France, Germany, China, Japan,
You tell the
India.
men we can't have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
India, and Australia. Obviously, the threat levels are pretty low. I got 2 in most of Europe. Germany's at 3, 1 in all of Asia. We did a mission in Australia, so that lowered the threat. We did a mission in Australia, so that lowered the threat level there quite a bit. We did a mission in South America, and that lowered the threat there. We do have 2 threat in Brazil. So that's where you kind of monitor your threat and where you launch the satellites. You can see your budget here. We do only have 2 interceptor vessels, which are quite cheap in maintenance, and a Sky Ranger, which is really cheap in maintenance. And then it shows you your facility maintenance, which currently we are fairly cheap as well. So when we build that new satellite uplink facility, which we want to do as soon as we can, it's going to cost us an extra $15 a month. So that's
We're monitoring several contacts at the moment, but we may need to run a diagnostic. This doesn't look like a legitimate target.
It's just little things to keep in mind. I hate how Central keeps interrupting me here right now. So that's where you can view your finances. The gray market is where you sell damaged goods. Like I said, I sell damaged goods. You could sell any of these things if you wanted. We do have a UFO flight computer that is damaged. This item has no research benefit and can be sold freely. So I can get $40 for that. I'm going to sell them both, and then I'm going to complete that transaction. Boom. Now I could sell that That power source, I have not researched it yet. Not researched it. So the things you have not researched yet, I would not sell. Mostly because you're going to need those parts to research that technology. But that's just me. You can sell any of those things.
Things are relatively quiet for the moment,
And then if you
so
have
we should
any
enjoy it while it lasts.
if you have any pending requests from the countries of XCOM, they'll be right here. So that's what the Situation Room is. The Situation Room just gives you a good brief overview of everything going on, essentially. All right. The next room we're going to check out is, I think we're going to go to engineering. No, we're going to go to research. Okay, so research. The research room is where Dr. Valen and the scientists do their thing, working on research projects. Currently working on xenobiology, so alien biology, to try and get an ID on alien weaknesses, things like that. You can change the research project, and you can access research archives. You can also view the number of scientists you have available for projects down here. So we have 5. We don't have very many. So if you wanted to change the research project, it would tell you the projects you have available currently, and then you could change it. Also, when you go to change the research project, it gives you a rundown. So currently we're researching xenobiology, so it's not on the list, so I can't read that one. But like, if we were to change to weapon fragments, these fragments are all that remain of the powerful alien weaponry we've encountered so far. Further study could lead to advances in our own weapon development programs. So that's a pretty good research to do. Eventually we'll get to that one. So that's what you can do with the research projects, and checking those out. And then the research archives are the projects already completed. So because we completed this project, we can also construct nanofiber vest. It's available for manufacture. We can also construct that in the engineering room, which we will go and check out here directly after this. And then it gives you a solid rundown on what the research project has proven and figured out that allows us to build that. It also tells you the date and the code name for the research. So that is the research room in a nutshell. I mean, in total almost. There's a few things that we will get unlocked in here eventually, and we'll talk about those when we get here. But again, the number down here at the bottom is the scientist number that we can utilize to do some research. All right, heading over to the engineering room. This is Dr. Shen, who is our head engineer. When we research things, so we have the nanofiber vest researched, we go to the build buy items. So here you can see we have built 1 med kit. We can manufacture more. That costs $19 and 5 engineers. The nanofiber vest costs 5 engineers and $15. Extra damage, and it tells you what it does. Provides extra damage absorption for the wearer. Okay, and on top of items, so right now we have items, and we also have vehicles. So currently we can build satellites. This is the only vehicle we have available to us. All right, so that's where we can build the researched items that we'll have, and we will do that a lot more as we move through the game a little bit more. We're gonna hopefully get the stun gun soon, so I can start capturing and detaining aliens. Also, I'd like to research weapons so I can get the scopes, stuff like that. But right down here is my number of engineers again. Everything costs manpower and money to build, so engineers are really valuable. Already upset that I don't have 10. Right now I need 10, because the other thing you do in the engineering department is build facilities. So when I go into my facilities, this is what my base looks like. And so right here's my access lift, because we are an underground base. That cannot move. These are all all must be built as access lifts. You don't get a choice on that. Our base really consists of one access link currently, a satellite uplink, and officer training school. The engineering and research department are separate entities in here. Now, if I want to build extra laboratories or workshops, I can do that, which we will here very soon. I'm just really trying to. So right now, I can build. I can't build anything right now. I need money to build a workshop. Yes, because currently I only have $101. I need 5 power and 10 engineers to build a satellite uplink. I can build a power generator, which we probably should, and then a thermo generator costs $200. So power generators don't cost engineers to build; they just cost money. But all your important buildings like satellite uplinks and workshops um, costs more. Also, it tells you what they do down here. So adjacency bonus of plus 10% refund on resources when used when building vehicles, foundry projects, and facilities for workshops. Satellite uplinks, the signal monitored by a team engineer, satellite uplink capable of receiving transmissions from 2 satellites, adjacency bonus of plus 1 for every 2 uplinks constructed adjacent to each other. So, we may want to get on to building our power station. So we're going to build the access lift um, right now because we're going to need to go down. That'll take 5 days. It's also important to watch the date. So we're started building our access lift. It is March 10th. We have 20 days until we get paid, because you only get paid at the beginning of each month. So we currently only have 51 credits. Our monthly is 338. So that's research engineering. And then we're going to go to the hangar next. We'll go to the barracks last. At the hangar, you manage your ship fleets, your interceptors. Last time we shot down a UFO, which was awesome, but that also means our interceptor, the Raven 1, took some massive damage. He took quite a bit of damage, so he's out for 5 days for repair. And then we also shipped one of our interceptors to South America, and he's got 5 hours until he actually arrives. So that's that's well, that's he should get there by 7 a.m. this morning. Also, from the hangar and the view ship list, I can order new interceptors, which we would. Oh, well, I guess we can. So we could order new interceptors. They cost us monthly as well as initially. So you can do that. You can also go click on a ship. Uh, Weapon info tells you about the avalanche missile, which we're currently equipped with. 70% hit chance, long range, slow firing rate, damage is low, armor penetration low. Air to air missile, warhead's effectiveness against alien armor materials unknown. So it's your base starting shoot missiles at them kind of weapon. Ship info. It gives you a good rundown of what the interceptor has going for it. A heavily modified augmented fast attack fighter. Avionics, tracking, and engines have all received substantial boosts. But despite all this, the Earth's atmosphere is the interceptor's best defense. Armor and frame durability will be a major issue when engaging any but the smallest UFOs. So the interceptor is really not equipped for handling large UFOs. We need to sink some technology into our flight vehicles to find a vehicle that is maybe more adept at handling a larger UFO. The interceptor's okay for small UFOs, but as you just saw during our last video, the Interceptor took a lot of damage from even a small UFO. As we get new weapons and new ships, we can edit the loadout of our ship. Currently, we don't have any new ones, and we can dismiss the ship from service. It also gives you tracks the confirmed kills of the ship. So up here we have one confirmed kill, uh, which is it's kind of nice. You can keep track of your pilots a little bit that way. So that is all at the hangar. Now, last time I had said something about going in and talking about the skills, and it's not really possible to do when your soldiers aren't fully upgraded, so you can't really see all their skills. However, I am going to talk about the soldiers because now we do have one, two, three. Well, we're missing one class. Assault, support, sniper. Oh no, we got all four. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about each of the classes of soldiers. Inez Torres here, who has been our squad leader the last several missions, is an assault troop. An assault troop is really a up close and personal assault style troop. They have the first ability they get is called run and gun. And run and gun allows firing or overwatch after dashing on a turn. And run and gun is activated. It has a 2-turn cooldown. So last mission, when I had mentioned that Torres was out of position for combat, she couldn't fire and she couldn't run and gun, and which was really a bummer for us. I mean, it ended up working out great. Anyway, because we were able to move Kelly around and get a better shot on the alien and end up killing it. But Torres is really she's a kill machine. She is going to be all over the battlefield, killing all sorts of aliens. And when we can stun the aliens, she'll be our stunner as well. She's got good health. She gets 7 health. She's got great willpower at 60, and she's got a remarkably high aim for an assault troop, which is a 71. Remember, at the beginning of this game, we did set all of our rookie and individual traits to randomize, so our troops can get all sorts of different stats, and we can get different types of troops that way. So she's got a really high aim, which I really like. And I'll explain a little bit of how these stats work. The HP numbers that you see here, are her total health bars when you get into the game. So 6 + 1. So she's going to have 7 health bars when you get in the game. She's getting 1 health from an item, which is her body armor. Okay, and I'll talk about all those just a second. So she's got 6 + 1, 7 health. So that's her health in the game. Her defense is the amount of damage if she receives damage. It's the amount of damage it will reduce. Okay, so if you have a defense of 1, it will actually reduce the damage taken by 1. So right now we have a defense of 0. We're taking full damage from alien weapons right now. Our armor, and I'll show you here in a second. Our armor is not very good. We're currently using all of base items. We haven't got anything that significantly upgrades us at all. Willpower is the ability for soldiers to stay in control or stay under control while they're in the field when bad things happen. Torres has a great willpower score of 60. That's a good start. We really want to get as high as you can. These are percentages. Aim and willpower will operate as percentages. So when something bad like Torres is critically wounded, she has a 60% chance to stay in control of her functionalities. If she loses control, you will not be able to make movements with her. And you've seen that happen to me twice already in the game, but I failed to talk about it and mention it. So I'm going to try and do better pointing out some of those things um, in this video going forward now. Her aim is also a percentage. Her aim is her base aim on a target that's out of cover. And I'm talking about cover here more too as we go, but because I kind of forget what value certain cover has, but I can figure that out very quickly again um, as we play. But your base aim is your percentage to hit when you're both standing out in the open. Okay. And so right now our base aim is fairly good, 71% chance that she'll hit it out in the open. All right. And then I went into her loadout. Her loadout is her current items used. This is what she can carry. This is what's in our locker. We have an infinite amount of these body armors. It shows the locker for each item. So there's a locker for rifle, pistol, and miscellaneous weapon, frag grenade or extra weapon, I guess. So for the body armor, we're wearing it, but it's a light armor. XCOM soldiers will appreciate it if better armor development is given a high priority. Yes, they will, because if you don't give body armor a high priority, very soon you will be dying very much. Body armor and weapons are always my chief priorities. So I'm working on body armor right. Actually, we're working on xenobiology right now, but I want to work to get better armor as soon as I possibly can. The assault rifle is the current weapon she's using. Only the assault rifle and its variants are the only primary weapons XCOM rookies can use. So then it tells you the effective range is short, base damage is 2 to 4, critical chance is only 10%, and critical damage is 5 to 7. So you got a 10% chance with the assault rifle to score critical. Now her other option, because she is not a rookie, and she is an assault troop, which means she gets up close and personal, her other option is the shotgun. And the shotgun has a high base critical chance, but extremely limited range. Extremely limited range. So you saw here on the assault rifle that effective range was short. It is, but it isn't. It's short in comparison to the sniper rifle and the LMG. It's long compared to the shotgun. They should effective range. It should say very short. However, the base damage is higher at 3 to 5. The critical chance is higher at 20%, and the critical damage is 6 to 8. So all across the board, damage, critical chance, and critical damage are all a little bit higher with the shotgun, but you have to be in very, very short range. Like I said, I probably will equip Torres with the shotgun once we get a second strong short range weapon like the stun gun, which we should get very very soon, hopefully. But those are her two current active weapons. The pistol, pistol sidearm, all troops carry. So you can have a pistol for every soldier. It's a nice sidearm to have, especially if you run out of ammunition. To have upgraded pistols, that way you can switch over to the pistol and you don't lose too much firepower. The nice thing for a soldier like Torres, who's going to be an extremely close range troop here eventually, is the pistol gives her a medium range weapon. But it's a sidearm with limited tactical value, useful when a soldier's main weapon is out of ammo or otherwise unusable. But it does have medium range, which means it is actually effective longer range than the assault rifle. It does less damage, however. So the base damage on the pistol is 1 to 2. You have no shot at a critical, and the critical damage is only 2 to 4 if you were to happen to hit on a 0% critical chance. So the pistol is very, very useful, though, for a soldier like Torres, who's going to be extremely close range troop and finds herself needing to take a longer range shot. If we can upgrade pistols, I try and upgrade everybody's pistol, especially assault troops and snipers, and I'll show you that as we progress. Finally, the grenade. Um, Frag grenades, blast radius 2 tiles, does 3 damage to all targets in the area. Friendly targets in the blast area are affected. So if you throw a grenade on your buddy, it will hurt them. Everybody can only carry one grenade, uh, unless they have a skill that changes that. And there are some troops that will get that skill as we play. But like I said, assault troops are going to be kill machines. So you can see here, Torres has done 3 missions, has 6 kills. All right, we're going to go to our next troop, which is Juliet Andre, who is our squaddie in the support skill bracket. Again, she's got a 5 base health. Like I said, these are all randomized, so she's got 1 point lower. Actually, she's a little bit lower than Torres in everything. So, but she's got one HP less than Torres. Again, she gets her body armor bonus for HP, no defense. Her aim's a 67, her willpower's a 45. So Juliet has a lot higher likelihood to panic in combat. So that is something to be aware of, troops that are more likely to panic, because it really kind of means that you want to keep them in an area where you can control their surroundings more. You do not want Juliet to be surprised or critically hit. She will more than likely panic on you. As troops level up, these stats do change too. So once we can get her up to the next level here, she might get a nice willpower boost and be a little bit less likely to panic on us. But as right now, that is currently her state, so we got to kind of be careful with that. Of course, missions and kills are what add to her experience, and she's gotten 3 missions, 2 kills. So she did save the life of a rookie with her med kit, however, which is right here. Again, we only have 1 med kit. Juliet can't. Juliet carries it right now. So if I wanted another troop to carry it, we would have to put it back because we only have 1. But Juliet carries her med kit, and then our med kit can restore 4 health to an ally, but can be upgraded for greater effectiveness. Can save a critically wounded ally from bleeding out, which we've already seen do that. And holding a med kit confers immunity to poison, so that's really handy. And then can be used to neutralize poison in an ally. So all those uses are great. There's 3 main things that the med kit will be used for. The immunity to poison is an extra perk, but the 3 main things that it's used for, you will see all 3. You've already seen one where we saved an ally. We saved one of our rookies from bleeding out in our second mission. The main dilemma that you kind of run in with the med kits is they can only be used once. So if you do the health, if you do the wounds, if you neutralize the poison, you just used it and it's done. So that's kind of the main bummer with the med kit. However, it's really, you can't do a mission without them. I don't think. I think you need a med kit simply because you want to keep your squaddies alive so they can level up and become more effective. Again, body armor is the same as Torres. The only gun available to the support class is the assault rifle and the assault rifle type guns. So the support class is not going to get any kind of flashy separate gun. They only use rifles and, again, the pistol. So that's the support class. Her skills and abilities. Currently, she is able to toss a smoke grenade, which she can use once per mission. And the smoke confers a plus 20 defense to all units, not just allies, and lasts through the end of the enemy's next turn. Okay, so what that means is, remember, the aim is based on percentage as well, the 67%. Defense works very similar. Not defense numbers here. Well, I don't think. I think that defense is separate from this defense. I guess we'll explore that as we go. But the defense and cover works very similar. So if somebody with a 67 aim is shooting at Juliet, well, for the sake of argument, is shooting at Juliet Andre in open field, they'll have a 67% chance to hit her. If she deploys the grenade on herself, that same enemy now only has a 47% chance to hit her because she's just issued plus 20 defense to herself. That's cover defense. So I believe that's how that works. I believe that's how that works as well. Or not how that. I believe that's how that works, but I believe this one works differently. I believe this one actually reduces damage taken, base defense on soldiers. This is cover damage given by the environment. So that is how that works. I forget what half and full cover issue as far as percentages. We'll explore that in our next mission, and I'll re-explain that out there again. But that's her skill. She gives everybody plus 20 defense if they're inside the radius of her smoke grenade. She is a support troop. Her next, and then right here you can see they issue the ranks. So next, currently ranked squatty. That's when you get your first ability. Second rank is corporal, third sergeant, fourth lieutenant, fifth captain, sixth major, and finally at the 7th level you're the colonel. So that's the highest rank that an XCOM operative can reach. We will customize troops at a later time. It is kind of fun to customize troops, but I want to get to a mission here yet. So that is the assault and the support troop. The next troop, one of my favorite troops types, is the sniper. Unfortunately, we have a sniper with really bad aim here. Oh, that ain't good. How did you get into sniper school, Keith? Awesome. Really bad aim and really low willpower. So Keith is a glass cannon. If he hits, he's going to do a lot of damage probably. All right. So this is how the sniper works a little bit. Again, Keith's health is 5+1. His willpower is only 37, and his aim is only 58. So of the 3 troops we've looked at so far, he's got the worst aim and the lowest willpower. Awesome. He does come equipped. Now you can choose the sniper rifle, and that's the only weapon, only main hand weapon available to a sniper. You cannot go back to the assault rifle with the sniper. The sniper has to use the sniper rifle. Sniper rifles have a long range, do 3 to 5 damage, which is nice, very good. Critical chance of 25%, and critical damage is 6 to 8. So they're very effective weapons. And unlike other weapons, sniper rifles are less accurate the closer the shooter gets to the target. So the closer a target is, the less accurate the sniper rifle becomes. The sniper rifles have the best base chance to cause critical hits. Snipers cannot move and fire in the same turn. That is key. You cannot run and snipe in the same turn. You cannot run and overwatch with the sniper rifle in the same turn. And when we get back into the game, I'm going to discuss what some of those skills are again. I failed you. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and give you a better overview of some of the things that we're doing. But snipers cannot fire a sniper rifle after they've moved at all without advanced training. So the pistol comes into play a lot with snipers. Actually, I use the pistol quite often with my snipers. Here's the next line. Consider equipping snipers with the best pistols XCOM has so they can fire even when forced to move. So yes, like I said, I use pistols a lot with snipers because of the rifle's inability to fire and move. Though there is a skill that you can get that allows you to fire the sniper rifle and move. So that is the sniper rifle. Otherwise, he's equipped with the same base items as the other 2. He has the frag grenade. His ability as a sniper in the squatty rank is he can fire a headshot with a plus 30% critical chance and extra damage on critical hits based on the sniper's rank. So it takes a 2-turn cooldown. So based on the sniper's rank, he'll get extra damage. So we're rank 1, so he'll get a 1 boost to damage probably. So that's headshot, and that's a good skill to use if you got to take down an enemy right now. It does not increase my aiming ability. It only increases the critical percentage. So that's what headshot does, and it's a nice ability. We'll see how Keith Kelly does. His aim is very low and his willpower is very low. We'll see how he progresses here in missions, because we do have another sniper, Susan Wells, who is what I want in a sniper. Apparently, I gotta say, I love the ladies. Susan Wells has got a 62 willpower and an 89 aim. Clearly top of her class in sniper school here. That is outstanding. Also sniper, so she also has headshot. She's equipped with the exact same gear at this time. But that's nice to see. We got a couple of rookies. Rookie loadouts are essentially exactly like my assault troop. They have the body armor, assault rifle, pistol, and frag grenade. Nothing special there. Rookies have no abilities because they have not achieved squatty level. They have to be a squatty before they get to see what their class will be. So rookies are a class all their own. Essentially, rookies are cannon fodder. That if they survive, they get to move up a rank. So Olav looks like he's a standard, pretty strong rookie with a 60 aim and a 45 willpower. He's not the worst. Mickey is a rookie who's got a really low willpower but a high aim, a 75 aim. So that could be really helpful. He looks a little too happy. All right. Sophie Thomas, 55 aim, 41 willpower. Pretty standard rookie. Amy Wagner's pretty standard rookie. Marguerite Hendricks, pretty standard rookie. Okay, now I get to the fourth and final class available in the base part of this. There are two other classes that I do not have yet. Cybernetically enhanced and mech troops, which I don't know anything about them, to be honest, so I can't really explain them at this time anyway. So we'll see as we progress through this game what those troop types open up to us as we explore that technology. Okay. Jana Schneider is currently wounded. That's why you see a fraction there. Gravely wounded, gone for 10 days. Again, you can see she's fairly standard in her aim and her willpower, 45 for willpower, 67 for aim. She is a heavy type troop, and last time I described heavy as, well, she's a heavy. A little bit, I'll try and do a little bit better job. Heavy troops are explosives experts, demolition explosive experts. Jana Schneider from Germany has worked 2 missions, got 3 kills. Because she deals in explosives. Now, we haven't fired a rocket with her yet, or anything like that, but she is essentially a walking tank, is what heavy troops kind of gear towards. Let's take a look at her one ability that I guess we can take a look at her loadout. She has a little bit different loadout than other troops. Heavy troops do not get to carry a pistol, because they are loaded up with an LMG. The LMG is a nice complement to the rocket, I gotta say. It does a lot of damage, which means heavies typically do get quite a few kills. Their effective range is medium. Base damage is 3 to 5. They don't get a high critical chance, though. Very low critical percentage of 0 on this. Which you'd think means that it has none, but it really means it's like 0.5% critical chance. And then the critical damage is 6 to 8 for the LMG. So if you do hit with an LMG critically, you do a lot of damage. tactical info on the gun is capable of suppressing enemies if the heavy has the appropriate training, expends ammunition at a high rate. You can literally only fire the LMG 4 or 5 times and then it's out of ammo. So it is one of the guns that your heavy will spend a lot of time reloading, especially if we use suppression. Using suppression emits constant fires, so that will cut their ammunition in half essentially, because they'll fire not only through their turn but through the enemy's next turn, keeping the target suppressed. So it's important to watch the ammunition load on the LMG. And then instead of a pistol, the heavy carries a rocket launcher. It's a nice trade-off, but you only get to fire it once. It has a medium effective range, and its base damage is 6. Anything caught in the blast radius will take 6 damage. Rockets have a blast radius of 3 tiles. Friendly targets are affected, and rockets are useful for destroying cover and forcing enemies to spread out. It's essentially what they're good for. A note on explosives, frag grenades, and rockets. Any enemy you destroy using a frag grenade and rocket, the only salvage that you will recover is corpse pieces. Some of them. You won't recover all of them. And you will recover almost no weapons. So when you use explosives and the rocket launcher and stuff, it limits the amount of salvage that you can recover. And in XCOM, salvage is fairly important because you cannot advance your technology without salvaging the alien technology. So I lean on rockets and frag grenades in emergency scenarios. However, I will always try and load up my heavies with rockets. Well, not always. I try and diversify my units, but I like to load up my first heavy with rockets so that if things do ever get dicey, they have the capability of blasting a hole so we can get out. Your heavy, as they progress through their ability tree, is capable of doing a lot of damage. And for one, firing a rocket, which you can fire a rocket, you cannot do it after moving, and you can only fire one rocket a mission to begin with. But as she goes, she'll unlock the ability to fire a second rocket, fire a shredder rocket, different rockets that she can shoot, along with other skills. And we'll, as we continue progressing, we will explore those skills and talk a little bit more about those. But that's the heavy skill lane, and she is a very strong, balance-based troop. So we're happy to have Jane Schneider. We're sorry she's out 10 days because that leaves us without a heavy troop. But it's good to have a strong heavy candidate like her on the roster. Adina Friedman was wounded in our very first mission. I believe she was gravely wounded in that very first mission. She's got one more day of being wounded, and then she'll be back. But she's got good skills. Willpower 55, aim of 55. For being a rookie, that's one of the best. And then Emily Simon, was wounded on the rooftop of our second mission, and our medic had to go up and stop the bleeding. She's got exceptional aim. Really low willpower. So we'll kind of, those are two troops that we definitely want on our roster going into battle as rookies, because we want to get them upgraded, because those two look like our best two rookies, and wouldn't you know it, they're damaged goods right now. I do want to take a look at some other rookies here. Mickey's got the really high aim and the really low willpower. Marguerite Hendricks looks like Marguerite Hendricks and then Mickey will be the two rookies that we go into battle if we can't take those along. And we're not going to start by taking two snipers into active duty, especially since Keith Kelly's abilities are kind of questionable as a sniper, to be honest. So, I kind of liked Olav too. Olaf's got good stats too, so we can take Olaf in and see. All right, so that's the barracks. You can go through, view your, well, not all the barracks, I guess. You can view your soldiers, go through and get an idea for what troops you want to work with who, and if you want to change skill, or if you want to do some different things with their skills, you can do that. The officer training school access through the barracks. Um, it's got a couple of nice things. One, you can increase the squad size in here. And it costs $50, but you must have an XCOM soldier achieve the rank of sergeant before you can unlock that. Again, captain for that one. Got to have a major for that, lieutenant for that one, lieutenant for that one, sergeant for that, sergeant for that. So as we get a chance, we can come in here and unlock some different things. One is you can add squad size to your squads, which is nice. By the middle of the end of the game, definitely by the end of the game, I got to have a squad size of 6 or I'm going to get blown up. I really do try and upgrade my squad size first to 5 soldiers. I think that's one of the most important things. I like to get new guy too as soon as I can, because that automatically promotes everyone to the squatty rank and gives them their first ability right away. But that's only unlocked once I have a major. Currently, everyone I have on my roster is squatties and rookies, so we're not very close to that. Rapid recovery is nice. It helps soldiers heal twice as fast from wounds in combat. Lead by example. The squad leader substitutes his or her will for that of all nearby lower will squad mates. Oh, that is a nice one. So Torres, who's got a nice willpower score, could substitute her willpower for all nearby lower will squad mates. That's a nice one. That makes Mickey a little bit more valuable. Wet work, 25 experience gained from kills. That's for all your troops once you get that skill. And then Iron Will. Soldiers receive larger will bonus each time they're promoted. That's one I try and get right away, because then every time a soldier's promoted, they'll get a larger will bonus. If you get that towards the end of the game, most of your troops are upgraded already. It's not going to do a whole lot of good. So I try and get that one right away, or I just leave it alone. We'll probably be trying to get that actually maybe even before we upgrade her. If we get $250, we'll get both squad size and Iron Will. But we will try and get Iron Will early, because it looked like, according to my barracks of office soldiers, we're going to need the will bonus. But that's the officer training school. You can hire soldiers. We've done this already. I just didn't talk about it at all. When you hire soldiers, they come in as rookies unless you have the ability that all new soldiers come in as squaddies, which you just saw in the officer training school. Right here. New soldiers automatically promoted to squatty rank. Okay, so that's hiring soldiers. Each soldier costs $10. So medals, we have awarded a medal. We have one medal here, the Urban Combat Badge. It's assigned the +5 defense when in cover power, so it gives an additional 5% defense in cover. We had a choice between that and +5 aim versus enemy in full cover. And so when you're here, we could rename this medal something else. If you got a good name for this medal, or you want me to rename it, leave a comment below, and I'll come in and rename it if somebody's got a decent name for it. And then power assigned to it, already done in our first episode or second episode, I believe. And then we awarded that medal to Torres. But as we do missions, hopefully we'll unlock these other medals. We can also earn that same medal again and award it to the same soldier or give it to somebody else. So that's all the rooms. And then down here in the bottom right, we can expand the events list. We have some new soldiers that should be here any minute. So we're going to go in here and scan for activity. When you're ready to progress time a little bit quicker, you scan for activity. It moves the
Aircraft transfer complete.
moves things along. So now it's 12 a.m. So we got, oops, come in here. Now we can view our ships. And now our South American Raven 2 is ready. It's finished transferring, so that's nice. And also, whoops, not hangar, barracks. We should have a few new troops in here. Oh, Adina Friedman is healthy again, so that's nice. Should have a few new troops. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we got 3 new troops here. Chase Allen, who's got a really high aim. I like to see that. And 51 willpower. That's really nice. Natalia Ishana. I can't say that name. I'm sorry. Ilyishina. Yoshina. 45 and 55 for her stats there. Pytor Vodibyov. That looks Ukrainian, but I don't think that's the correct flag. I don't know. Obviously, the names look almost Russian, so it makes me think that might be Ukraine. But I'm not a flag expert, so I don't know. We'll aim of 70 again. Boy, the new troops coming in came in with some. Okay, we got some 3 pretty strong rookies that came in there. That's nice. For our next mission, though, I think we'll take Torres and Andre, and we'll take Susan Wells. I think it was right. Yeah, she's got the 89 aim, and then we'll take a rookie. We got to decide here. Is it going to be Adina Friedman's 55 and 55? Hold on, I should just flip through. I'm 55 or 45, 60, 27, 75. 49, 60, 51, 70, 45, 55, we're going to take Friedman in. We only get to take 4 troops, so we're going to take Torres, Andre, Susan, and Adina Friedman. Those will be our 4 for this next mission, whenever that next mission happens. So, and our satellite will be operational over Argentina here in a day or in about a day. The access lift is done in 5 days. Biology is done in 7 days.
Satellite coverage now.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
Excellent. Go to the Situation Room. Reports indicate the sighting of alien activity within a large cemetery located near a major Russian city. Details are still coming in, but the aliens are using this area. But if the aliens are using this area as a staging point, we need to stop them in their tracks. All right. If we do this mission, we'll gain $185, and we need the money. 4 scientists and get a panic reduction. I'm always about doing the missions. So let's make this our mission for this episode and launch into it, shall we?
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
All right. We are not going to take Kelly as discussed. We're going to take Adina Friedman, the rookie, who's got excellent stats. So Torres will be our squad leader. Whoever is located in this middle-ish position is the squad leader. Make items. Oh, that's kind of a neat, nice feature. All right, so instead of having to unequip all of your troops once you get into this game, you can make items available to unequip everybody. Okay, we'll be using that later. But for right now, I guess we got everybody equipped with what we need because we're in base gear essentially with our support troop with the med kit. Again, you can see increased size through officer training school. But we have Torres, our squad leader, Andre, the support troop, Susan Wells, the sniper, and Anita Friedman from Israel is the rookie. So launch our mission. Off we go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Sky Ranger has arrived. It's in Russia. Begin assault.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one.
Okay, our mission of briefing. Invaders placed a bomb in the area. Operation. Inflict maximum destruction and panic. Okay, objective. Deactivate the bomb before it goes off. So this is going to be kind of a timed mission. Delay the detonation countdown by deactivating the bomb's power sources. So it's going to be timed, but we have a chance to elongate that. Prevent reactivation by eliminating all remaining opposition. So we got to kill the aliens. Great. All right. Operation Stone Spark. Okay, here we go. Drop in, troops.
Strike One. We've detected what looks like a plasma bomb in a cemetery of all places. If I had to guess, I'd say the aliens intentionally picked the most centralized location they could find. If we don't disarm the weapon before it reaches full power, the surrounding city will be completely wiped out.
Our sensor readings indicate that the device is some sort of priming mechanism. The aliens are transferring power from it directly to the bomb itself. Disabling this power node should give you more time to find and disarm the explosive.
New objective received.
Okay, so in the top right corner here, you can see the turns until the bomb is fully charged, which are 3. We have our objectives in the left, as well as a kind of a mini map that gives us an idea of our direction. Our objectives are to deactivate power nodes to delay the explosion and find the bomb before it reaches full power. All right, and Torres is the first up. She can move up there. Now that bomb node gives half cover. You can tell that by the half shield dictated there. So that'll work for her. But down here you can see her options where she's standing right now. She can fire. There's no targets. Run and gun, remember, is the ability for her to make a dashing move, which a dashing move occurs when I move my cursor. See, the yellow is a normal move. It costs me 1 action point. A dashing move is a yellow move. When I move beyond the blue markers into this yellow, that's a dashing move. And you can see here that there's some half cover here and some full cover up here if I were to dash to it. Full cover denoted by a full shield. There, you can see it there. And half cover on one side, full cover on the other. That's a pretty good little location. I am going to try and keep my squad fairly close. It looks like our destination, I mean, I have no idea which way our destination is. It's probably inside that crypt or something. So I think we're going to go about getting this mission started. Oh, also fire, run and gun, which is the dash move, and then I can fire again. Normally if you run up to here, you cannot fire again. Overwatch, which is defensive fire. I can set, if I move to a yellow movement or I stay where I'm at, I can just click into Overwatch. That means I'm going to be on the watch for any enemy movement. If any enemy moves within my line of sight, I'm going to take a shot at them. And then I could throw a grenade. Throwing a grenade and launching a rocket works about the same, except the range is different. When I throw a grenade, this is about my extreme range right here. Obviously, anything that's turning red is things that I can blow up or will blow up if I actually hit where the icon is. So grenades are very effective at destroying cover, flushing aliens out, things of that nature. We obviously don't want to throw a grenade though. So we're going to also down here. You can see my gun. It's full right now. You'll see it deplete as we fire it. And then my pistol, so that we can switch through it. Cancel, pause, turn. Okay, and then over here are a couple of the, I don't know why those are showing up there, but these are just the hotkeys. I'm actually using hotkeys for all these, so. Okay. We're going to move to there, and we're going to just sit for right now. I'll probably have her deactivate that, but I want to get everybody else moved into a position, more or less. Put my support troop over here. We kind of have a trail of these things going off this direction. Okay, again, like I said last episode, a lot of times, especially with a mission like this, I'm going to end up moving all of my guys and then deciding what actions I want them to take with their second action. And I'm actually going to leave my sniper for last because I'm thinking I'm going to end up moving my sniper all the way over there. I've got 2 in Overwatch down here, so we're probably okay to move to a position like that and dash over
Stepping
there.
off.
Dana Friedman's got some good mobility, so we'll put her over here, and then I'm going to take our sniper and move her behind full cover over here. Okay, and then yes, we're going to click that down and then go into
It
Overwatch.
seems you've bought yourself some time, but you still need to hurry, or, well,
Overwatch.
you know.
Yeah, we bought ourselves 1 turn, so as long as we keep hitting these things 1 turn apart, we're going to be okay. And it looks like, okay, good. And Andre can get to the next power beacon.
Je vais vers la position.
See if we run into some aliens here or not. It does not appear so at this time. Good grief. Okay. And then, I got a bad feeling about this crypt in here. Okay, let's see. I'd like to get ourselves into a position here where we
I'm on
can
the move.
move to the next one. Okay. I think I'm going to move Torres up here.
Recibido, señor.
There's a couple more beacons that direction. Okay.
Good work. That'll buy us a little more time, but you still need to find that bomb.
I'm going to leave my sniper in Overwatch back here. That's a pretty good position to watch down that aisle. And actually, I'll probably send Torres to the left here and Andre to the left here, and then I'll send the rookie and the sniper to the right. Kind of see how things go. Oh God, sometimes this game just damn creeps me out because I don't know what I should do. So I'm sure we're gonna lose somebody. I guess occupational hazard. Crap. All right. Well, Torres.
Estoy en marcha.
Andre's gonna run to catch up with Torres.
5 sur 5.
Yeah, there's nodes all the way around that
I'm on it, Commander.
building. And she just made it to that one.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to be in or around this crypt. The sniper is not going to have long enough range to shoot from one end of the map to the other. So I got to move my sniper now. I generally try and keep, if I can keep her range to, if I can, she's got excellent aim, so if I move up to here, I could probably shoot anything that comes onto the square, which is where we're probably going to try and cover. So I'm going to move the sniper up here because she can't shoot and move anyway, so we're going to lose our elevation bonus now. But made it there. Okay, you're going to stay in Overwatch because Andre moved. Still haven't even heard any alien activity. Andre actually can get all the way over here and deactivate another one. What do we got over here? Not much going on over here anymore. Okay, I think I'm going to actually move. I'm going to move Adina Friedman up behind some full cover here.
Already there. Contact.
Finally made contact with an alien. The alien is behind partial cover. And our sniper can't get a shot because it's too many obstructions. Can she get a shot from over here? I don't think so. I think that's going to be pretty tough shot for her to try and take. So we're going to dash our sniper over here. Then she at least will get a shot.
Time to motor.
Yep. Now our sniper will get a shot there. We're going to put Torres up here.
Contacto.
Oh, a thin man. That's a type of alien right there that can actually... Thin men can spew poison, which doesn't make me happy. I usually try and take those buggers out right away. However, we are not going to be able to get there with Torres. So, Andre can take a shot at him. What's your shot look like? 55%. Okay. Let's see, who else is... Okay, Andre's the only one that's got a turn. We got to try and take him out, because if you remember, I have a soldier right here. My rookie, Friedman, is sitting right behind that pot. Not a good position. So we got to try and take this guy out. She got him. So our support troop just took out the thin man. You can see the puff of smoke go up. It's nerve-wracking. I was hoping I could avoid thin men for a little while longer, I guess, but we have an alien moving up on us, and Torres got... That's why I put Torres in Overwatch. Torres just took an alien down at defensive fire. Excellent. And now I can move Torres over here. And we just located another alien. I believe that's a sectoid. Yep. Sectoid alien. We're going to deactivate that for sure.
Excellent. That's another one down.
Torres has a 51% shot at that thing. We're going to come back to that. We'll probably end up taking that shot. Oh shoot, I wanted to show you guys exactly how aiming and that kind of stuff all worked here too tonight. So we're going to do that too. I'm going to move Andre inside this building.
Ennemi repéré.
Okay. And she's got a shot now too. Not a bad one. Okay. I've taken worse shots. So 47, 51. And Friedman, we cannot move through that puff of smoke. If we move through that, we're going to get damaged. So, or we're going to get poisoned. So we need to move to a position up here. I could dash over here, but it's not going to do me that much good. Suppose I should. We're just going to dash up there. Then she could get a shot. And of course, now the aliens are out of my sniper's range way over there because they were all destroyed. But we're gonna move our sniper up here to another position. Actually, we're gonna wait on that. We want to take shots at these aliens. That was a 47% chance, so that was a tougher shot to take. These are both tough shots, 51%. So we got half of them. So I mean, I guess that's about right? So if that alien there, setting our sniper here could be bad, but we're gonna Because our sniper will be a little exposed in this position, this is probably not a great position for our sniper to be. Or I think that's the bomb right there. So we are going to dash our sniper to... I'm going to dash our sniper somewhere. I think we're going to go right back here.
On the move.
And then our next turn, our sniper might be able to get a flanking shot here. This guy just moved into position to flank our... near flank our rookie. Okay, now that's right. I wanted to explain how something works here quickly to you. When we go to fire at an enemy, we have a 39% shot. The way defense and cover works is her aim. This is Anita Friedman. Remember, her aim is 55. So she's got a 55% chance. The range is low. So it's in her 4%. She gets a bonus of 4% because she's in range. But the alien is in low cover, which gives the alien 20% chance, or 20% defense. So our actual chance to hit this alien is at 39%. Okay? And then our crit chance based on weapon is 10%. Right now, that's all we have adjusting the crit chance. This is a sectoid. We don't know anything about its abilities because we haven't done the autopsy yet, because we're working on xenobiology so we can do autopsies right now. But that's how chance to hit is determined. There's two types of defense. One type of defense gives you additional cover, and one type of defense defrays damage, I believe. I could be wrong. They could all be the same type of defense, which would be like low cover here. But we'll be learning that too as we go. I'll have to remember to check in on that. So our chance to hit here is 39% because they're in low cover and we don't have any flanking. He's on us straight on. His chance to hit us is probably significantly higher. Well, probably not significantly higher, but he's got a better weapon. So that's not a good position for us to be in right there. Now, we could move to a place like this and shoot at him from the side. We'd probably get a better shot at him. You know, Torres is not really in a position to help here either. Now, we could run Torres over and deactivate that. I think that's the bomb right there. Okay, you see the red circle around him? That means that Andre could heal him. Ah, excellent. Wells, the sniper, has a shot on the target. Now, over here you see an 83% chance. Remember, Wells has an 89% aim. Not only that, but she has not a flanking, but a near flanking. So she's got an angle on this alien. So she's getting a 14% bonus. And then low cover, of course, takes a 20% off. So she's got a much better shot at this alien than Anita Friedman. So we're going to go ahead and fire at this alien here with the sniper.
Kill confirmed.
That's a pretty good percentage shot. So we were pretty comfortable taking that shot right there. That was a pretty good percentage. I'm debating here if I should run over here and shut this one down. We're gonna run over there and let Torres shut that one down next turn. And get Friedman up here. I really think that's the bomb, and that's not going to be necessary, but
That's 0 energy on that power node, Strike One. I repeat, power node deactivated.
I really think that's the bomb. Oh, no, that's not the bomb. That's the bomb right there. Alright, so we did find the bomb. It just wasn't exactly where I thought it might be.
That's affirmative.
We're moving to another low cover.
Looks like you found the bomb.
We found
Get
the
over
bomb.
there and deactivate it.
We have a new objective.
Overwatch. We got 2 turns till the bomb is fully charged. So we gotta keep helping ourselves out here.
That's another power node down.
We also have to eliminate all opposition is another goal. And now Torres she's pretty good, but leaving her out there by herself is not a good strategy. I need to see where Friedman is. Okay, Friedman can move up here and then sit in Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, and then our sniper here will move
On my way.
and deactivate this one. Okay, and then I'm going to move
Power
my
node powered down.
sniper again. Well, she can't really run very far, can she? But we're going to move our sniper again, just kind of keep her in cover.
That's affirmative.
And Torres, that's half cover. So next time Torres will get that power node out. We're going to sprint up to there with Andres on the dash up. Okay.
Lights out on that power node.
So we knocked another power node down. Now I'm gonna dash. I've been dashing around now because I think I got most of the aliens taken out. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty comfortable with where we're at, thinking that I have most of the aliens taken out. I do want to
Node is deactivated.
I want to kind of regroup my soldiers before we deactivate this bomb,
Rolling.
because I'm afraid as soon as I deactivate this bomb, I'm going to have just a ton of aliens drop in on us. By a ton of aliens, I don't know how many that'll be, being that we're playing on normal, but
Power node down. That'll buy you some time.
better safe than sorry, I
Heading
guess. So I'm trying to get my sniper over here to a defendable position and get Torres back with the group. Torres is nearly there already now. That's kind of nice. Love to get Torres up here. Okay,
Recibido, señor.
settle for that right now. Settle for that. And then we'll get
Je suis en route.
Andre up here, establishing an Overwatch. I'm leaving Friedman there in Overwatch. This will allow me to move my sniper now. We can dash our sniper all the way over there because we got all these nodes deactivated now. So put the sniper right there. Okay, we've got a good perimeter established. Now I'll move Torres into position to deactivate this big
En
thing.
marcha.
Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Next turn here we'll be able to deactivate the bomb. Bomb deactivated.
Well done. Now you just need to eliminate any remaining hostiles. Strike one. You've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
Shocking.
Objectives updated.
Kill any remaining aliens. So there's a wave of enemies coming. Right now you can see Torres' weapon is half ammunition, so we're going to reload her.
Adelante.
Also half on Juliet Andres, so we're going to reload her. Full Overwatch, near full Overwatch. Snipers get 5 shots before they're out. Thin man on the roof just went into Overwatch. Thin Man on a park bench in Overwatch. And a Friedman miss. The sniper didn't miss. Oh my god, that was a shot. Point blank with the sniper rifle in the Thin Man's face. Amazing. All right. Wow. All right. We're happy both those Thin Men had to drop into Overwatch, which means none of my troops can really move, but 88%. What are you firing at, Torres? That alien is dead. At least he's believed dead. You have no shot here, so we're going to move you to right there. I don't think that'll... Well, you can't shoot if you move anyway. Let's see. Anita Friedman, 35%. Again, her aim is a problem there, which is why having troops with a higher aim is important. If it's possible, we'd really like that.
J'y vais.
Okay, no alien action here, so move you over here. She's got a flank on him now. Okay, Torres, just must be a glitch here that you're... Oh, there it is now. Yeah, 59%. You can see Torres's aims is 71. Aiming angle, she's getting a plus 8%. So 20% for low cover. So she's got 79 minus 20. So Torres, you get the shot. Take it. Like I told you, assault troops are killing machines. So Torres is a killing machine. We killed 6 aliens, lost nobody, deactivated the bomb. Excellent mission. I hope you enjoyed this episode of XCOM much more than previous ones, as I've explained some things a little bit more in detail so you can understand a little bit how the game's going to work. Ooh, we're going to get a chance to look at a promotion for both these troops right now, and then after that we will conclude our episode. So let's take a look at Corporal Torres, who now gets 5 defense per enemy in sight for a max of 20, or plus 10% critical chance per enemy in sight for a max of 30. Torres is going to be a killer. We're going to go ahead and go confirm aggression. I will take the critical percentages there. She's going to need them later on, I got a feeling. So we're going to make Torres aggressive. An aggressive assault troop. You can go defensive. A lot of times going defensive isn't a bad option since you are sending them into the thick of things. That may have been a bad choice too. I don't know. Excellent. Adina Friedman has been promoted to assault class, so we have a second assault troop. She was wounded there that last mission, so she's going to be down for 5 days. She has 0 kills, but she is going to be an assault class troop. So that's nice with her willpower and aim. Her aim's not very high. Her willpower is high. She does handle herself well under duress, so that'll be nice to have her as an assault troop as well. An Israeli assault troop. That's dangerous. This is kind of cool. We got kind of a very multinational task force that we just went into battle there with, and I kind of liked it. Susan Wells, the American sniper, Adina Friedman, the Israeli assault troop, Inez Torres, the Mexican assault troop, and Juliette Andre, the French support. That kind of makes a lot of sense to me. I like it a lot. And having a second assault troop allows us to build the second one a little different. So we'll see how that progresses. We also unlocked the International Service Cross. We can visit the barracks to designate the capability and rename it or award it to a soldier. Additional awards are available for the following medals. Visit the barracks to customize and award them. So we have the Urban Combat Badge we can re-reward again. We did recover some artifacts, 3 Thin Men, 3 sectoids, 12 weapon fragments. Excellent. And a new facility has become available to us. The laboratory increases research speed. Um, and the laboratory increases research speed by 20%, adjacency bonus of 10%. So we really probably should begin
Remember,
building
will
some of
be
these buildings in our base, so that we can kind of get started on some of those things. But as I said, for this episode, I think we're going to call it a wrap. And I hope you enjoyed this a lot more, especially with all the explanation of things and how things operate. I hope that made a lot more sense. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you haven't played it, you should. It's a wonderful game. I love XCOM a lot. It's one of my favorite games for sure. And I guess until next time, comrades, game on.